all of you audible? Okay, right. So yesterday, what are the problems we discussed in the database table? Now let me see guys here. So yesterday, one table we designed here, the table I think so. So EMP22. So EMP11. Okay. So this is yesterday we designed here. Okay. So in this table, what we said, okay, when you try to inserting the data, okay, when you try to inserting the data, okay, now, so duplicates are accepted, okay, duplicate data is inserted, and null data is also inserted, and as well as a, okay, as well as a invalid, that means the data is not valid, but still even though it was going to be accepted here. So it means that when you created a table in such a way without using any additional facilities on the table, a normal general table when it was created, then what it was happen guys here. So any kind of information we can insert. So that is actually the problem of what we can say the table. Okay. So how those duplicates and those what we can say nulls and those invalid of data, how we can restrict it, because whenever user want to insert this, okay, compulsory those type of operations I need to restrict. If you're not restricted, so the data is not accurate here, and the data is redundancy, data inconsistency problems are we are facing. Okay, so to avoid this problem, so we have one mechanism the people was introduced here. That mechanism is called as a data integrity mechanism. Is that data integrity? So data integrity is one of a very important mechanism and very important concept, guys. Because of reason, once you have a good idea on data integrity, then it's very easy to understand normalization concept. So normalization, if you want to understand compulsory, we should know the data integrity mechanism. Okay, if you well know, so the data integrity mechanism, so definitely you will easily understand the normalization concept. Okay, na? Let us see. So first of all, we will check out what is data integrity, and this data integrity again, how many types it was, what are those, and how to implement those integrity mechanisms on table. So these all kind of the things we are going to discuss in this concept. Okay, and this is a one of the main, and this concept once you know perfectly, then you can understand normalization, because normalization is completely depending on data integrity concept. Okay, let you see. Basically data integrity is nothing but, guys, okay, is nothing but to maintain, okay, to maintain accurate and consistency, accurate and consistency data in database tables. Okay, so whenever you want to maintain, okay, accuracy or accurate data or consistency data in your database tables, compulsory there I need to implement a data integrity mechanism. Okay, so this is the mean of integrity. And this data integrity, guys, here again it was two ways it was classified here. First one we can say declarative, okay, data integrity, and second one is called as a procedural data integrity. These are two ways it was. So what is declarative and what is procedure? Observe here. Declarative integrity, it can be implemented. It can be implemented with the help of one of our constraint. One of our concept is called as what now? Constraints. So this mechanism, whenever you want to implement, we required here constraint concept we required. So whatever the constants we have it here, so which was predefined constant keys are there. With the help of those constants keys, we can implement declarative data integrity and procedural integrity. So procedural integrity, simply we can say, okay, it can be implemented, can be implemented, it can be implemented with the help of one of my concept is called as triggers. Okay, and guys, your declarative integrity, even though we can say it is a predefined integrity, also we can say predefined integrity mechanism we called here. Okay, and it can be implemented with the constraint. Okay, and here procedural integrity is nothing but this integrity mechanism is called as a user defined. Okay, so this is called as a user defined integrity mechanism. Okay, integrity mechanism, and this can be implemented with the help of what now? Triggers. So these are the two, okay, these are the two types of and two ways your data integrity mechanism is going to be designed here. Okay, now one can be implemented with the constraints and one can be implemented with the triggers. But guys, here very important thing is what now? The constant is a part of, is a concept of SQL language. Okay, is a part of SQL, but triggers is a part of PLSQL. It's a part of PLSQL. So whenever we are going to be discussing triggers, okay, at the time we need PLSQL language. So with the help of PLSQL language only, the user can create triggers. The user can create triggers. So that is the second part, guys. In second part we will discuss the triggers concept. Okay, and now we are discussing first part, SQL. So in this SQL we have here constraints. So now we will see how these constraints are we are using to maintain accurate and consistency data in database tables. Okay, by using of declarative data integrity mechanism. Okay, now let you see. So first thing, declarative integrity data mechanism, let me discuss here in the first part. So here I said this mechanism will be implemented with the help of constraint. But here, guys, okay, now declarative integrity, again, it was three ways it was classified by people in this mechanism. One is called as a entity integrity. Okay, second one is called as a referential integrity. The third one is called as a domain integrity. Okay. So declarative data integrity mechanism, again it was classified into three types: entity, referential, and domain. So first we will see what is entity, what is referential, and what is domain. Let us see guys here. So guys, is nothing but entity is nothing but table. Entity is nothing but table. Okay. So each row, okay, each row is unique, uniquely, okay, each row, okay, is uniquely identified in a table, in a table, in a table. Is called as entity integrity. We call is called as entity integrity. We call. Okay. So each row is uniquely identified in a table. Okay. So that means how many rows are there, guys? Here, that every row must and should be identified with a unique manner. So unique means simply we can say there is no duplicates. There is no duplicates. So in such a way, it was going to be followed here. So whenever it was following here, each row uniquely identified in a table, it is called as a entity integrity mechanism we called. For example, how it means, and this mechanism, how we can implement means, it can be implemented, implemented with the help of two constant keys are there. One is unique, comma, second one is what now? Primary key. With the help of unique and primary key constraints, I can implement this entity integrity mechanism. Okay. So now, for example, let you see. Suppose are you designing one table, guys? This is one table. Just observe. In this table, I prepared some columns. Okay. So now prepared some columns, and here I'm taking some columns here. For example, okay, serial number, some example name, some example salary. So the three columns are there. So in these three columns, okay, in these three columns, you just choose a, as a unique column. See number. Suppose the serial number, okay, is a one of the column. I choose here on this column. I was applied here unique constraint, or else you can apply primary key. So whenever you choose here, that means on which column do you want to apply unique or primary key constraint, so that you have to choose first of all. And after choosing that column and apply, either unique constraint apply, or else you can apply primary key constraint. So once you apply unique or primary key on a specific column, then that column will be treated as a key column we called. It is a key column. So in this key column, each and every value is unique values are accepted. Suppose if I inserted some data, so I'm inserting some data. One, some name is A, some salary, so on. So salary I'm inserting. Second, two only accepted. Next, if you send here B, some salary, I'm inserting some salary. So like this, each and every row, if next one is called as, for example, if you say next one is 3, and I'm inserting here C, and it is taking here some salary. So now here, how many rows I inserted means here 3 rows are there in the table. First row and second row. Now each row key column. So which one is key column? Serial number is a key column. That key column values can you identify here? Every row of a key column, okay, every row of a key column is identifying with a unique number, is identifying with the unique number. Okay, if user try to insert it 3 and he was trying to insert it D and some salary if you inserted, then immediately what it was happened here it was showing error, showing error. So it is not allowed because this 3 already existing in my row. Okay, 3 already there. So again, are you inserting same serial number for your key column? But this is called as what now? Duplicate. This is called as a what? A duplicate. But duplicates are not allowed. Duplicates are not allowed. So it means that whatever the data we are inserting here, that every serial number, every row of a column, every row of data should be unique numbers only accepted. So unique number, next it was accepted 4, accepted 5, accepted 6, accepted. So like this, every number should accept with the uniqueness, with the uniqueness. So it means what you understand here, each and every row, serial number column is identifying with the unique numbers, with the unique values. So this kind of mechanism is called as a entity integrity mechanism. Entity integrity mechanism. Okay now. So entity integrity is nothing but what now? Each row in a table is uniquely identified. Each row is uniquely identified in a table is called as a entity. Okay now. So but that will be implemented with the help of unique and primary key constants. Okay now. Right. This is entity definition and how it was maintained means by using of unique and primary key. Next one is what now? Referential integrity. What it means here? So this integrity is telling that to make a relationship between tables. Okay, and this can be implemented with the help of with the help of what now? Foreign key. With the help of foreign key. So the relation table to table, how we can make it relationships. Table to table, how we can make it relationship. Okay, so this kind of okay, the relations whenever you want to make it, that kind of mechanism is called as a referential integrity we call, and this mechanism is telling us how to create table in between, how to create relationship in between tables. Okay, and whenever you want to create a relationship, compulsory we should use a foreign key, and this compulsory we should use it foreign key. And this foreign key, even though we also called as a like a references key also we can call, references key also we can call. Okay now. So but how to making relationship, that I will show you in the examples. Okay, right. And the next one is called domain integrity. So domain integrity, okay, what is the mean by domain? So domain is nothing but domain is a column. Domain is nothing but a column. So in your table, how many number of columns are there? That each column is called as a one domain. Okay, in each column is called as a one domain. So this integrity, what it was telling here, okay, before to accept a value into a column, first that value is valid or invalid. Okay, that value. So first it will check. Okay, first it will check it will check that value is valid or invalid. Okay, now that will be checking here. If valid, then accepted, accepted. Okay, otherwise not accept, otherwise not accept. So this is called as a domain integrity. So domain integrity is nothing but what now? Domain is nothing but column. Domain is nothing but column. And if user inserting any value into a column, first of all, that value is going to be checked whether user inserted valid data or invalid data. So that first of all checking. If a data is valid, then only accept it. If data is not valid, then it is not allowed. So that is what it was telling by domain integrity mechanism. And it can be implemented with the help of, okay. So what it is here, check constraint. With the help of check constraint, okay, it was using here check constraint. Okay, right. So now, and one more thing is also there now, that is called a not null. So check and not null. Okay, so these are the two constraints we are using in domain integrity. Okay, check and not null constants are we are using. So total, these are the three types of integrity mechanisms, okay, and which was comes under declarative. And these mechanisms, when you want to implement here, there are few constants we are using, like unique and primary key here, like we are using referential key, that's called a foreign key, like we are using check and not null. So these are the what we called as, guys, here, these are called as a what now, constants. These are called as a constant. Okay, now with the help of these constants we are implementing now. Clear? Right. So finally I want to check constants here. So now what's constraint? What is constraint? Means constants are used okay, to restricted to restricted or n restricted or enforce unwanted or else invalid data into a table. Okay, now, so finally, whatever the constants we said, guys, that every constant, what finally it was doing us means, for every constant, finally it was doing one thing, that is called as a restrictions are doing here. So the restrictions are happening, guys, here. Okay, and the restrictions of which type of data is restricted means it restricted unwanted, otherwise invalid of data. So that means the data which is not valid, the data which is no meaning, so that kind of data is accepted by, that kind of data is restricted by your Oracle server with the help of constants. Okay, with the help of what now? Constants. Okay, so these are simply we called as a constant. So simply I can say what? Constants are used to restricted unwanted or invalid data into table. And now total, how many types of constants means? The types of constants are, okay, first one we called as a unique constant is a one type. Second one is not null. Third one is check. And fourth one is primary key. Fifth one is foreign key, or else it is also called as what I said, references key also we call. So these are complete constants, guys, what we have it here. Okay. Now these all constants, how to use on table or how to apply on table. Okay. So that means here observe. There are two methods are there to define your constants. Okay. Constants are defining, constants are defining in two ways, defining in two ways. Okay, so one is we called as a two ways. One is we called as a first one, column level constant is defining. This is one level, and second one is called as a table level we called. So there are two levels we can define, or we can apply, or we can use your constants on table. So one is column level and one is table level. So what is the mean by column and table? What is the mean by column and the table? And column level, how we can apply, as well as table level, how we can apply. Let you see, guys, here. So first of all, the definitions understand. Column level, okay, in this level, okay, we are defining, we are defining, we are defining constraint, we are defining constraint on individual columns, guys. Okay, what you say? Individual columns. So that means after every column definition is completed, okay, after every column is defined, after every column definition, immediately I want to apply constant. Immediately I want to apply constant type. So that is called as what now? Column level. Okay, that is called as what now? Column level. For example, let us see syntax. The syntax is what? Carefully observe. Suppose you create a table name, offer. Now you have to define your column name 1. After, use your suitable data type. Use your suitable data type. If it is required, then you can give size also. And after defining your column name or defining your column definition, then immediately you have to give it a constant type. Okay, so like this you have to go, like this you have to go. Second, column name 2, suitable data type. If it is size is required for data type, you can use. Later you have to send constraint type, comma, and so on, guys. That means you can design like this. You can design like this. So finally close. This is column level, how it was going to be defining your constraint. In table level, so table level, how we can use and how we can define means, in table level we are defining constants after all columns are declared. Okay, so we are defining constants after all columns are declared. If all columns are declared. Okay, it means what now? It means, okay, what did it mean? Okay, what it means, that means end of the, careful observe, end of the table definition, end of the table definition. So end of the table definition, your, okay, constants are we create or we applied. Okay, so this is what we called as the table level. The syntax is what now, guys, here, let you observe. So create table name of. Now let you pass here one by one. So first one, column name, give it your suitable data type, give it your size. So first column is defining, comma. Immediately you have to define your second column and give it your suitable data type. And if it is required, give the size, okay, comma. So like this, you have to declare all columns, guys. After defining all columns, end of the table definition, now I have to send. What I want to send here? I want to send here constraint type of, okay, of. Again, you have to give the column names. So on which columns you want to apply, the column names you have to give it, comma, and so on, and close and close and close. So table level understand now. So first of all, we defined all columns. That means how many columns is required for your table, that all columns one by one define. After defining all columns, then end of the table, apply your constant type, and that constant type, on which columns you want to apply, those columns you can pass it. So these are column level, table level. So that means if anybody asks you, the constants can be applied on how many ways or how many levels, means the constants are applied on two levels. One is column level, one is table level. So all of you clear this definitions, guys? Are you understand now? Clear, all of you? Come on. Okay, right. So now let me see examples. So when you get examples, you will get more idea, okay, on this syntaxes. Okay, now, so first observe examples. Okay, right. So one by one, we constant, we can see the first constant, we are working with the unique constant. Now observe the two levels I'm showing, guys, don't worry. Okay, first unique constant. So unique constant basically used to restricted duplicate values. Okay, restricted duplicate values, but allowed nulls into a column. Okay, na? Allowed nulls into a column. So this is what unique constant nature. Now example observe. So carefully come back. Few unnecessary tables I'm dropping, guys. Just wait. Okay, fine. Okay. So now let you see examples. Column level first I'm showing. So create table test1, serial number integer unique, and name varchar2 of some size, and here also applied unique. So here this is called a column level. Can you identify in column level? This is column name, suitable data type, and immediately I was applied a unique constraint. Like second column name, suitable data type, and immediately I was applied unique constraint. So like every individual columns, we applied unique constraint. So this kind of mechanism is called as a column level mechanism is called. Okay, now? So after that, after table is created, let you test now. Now I'm inserting some data. And now you can see serial number 1, some name I was given Sai. So this is first record, no problem. It was accepted successfully. And if you want to call my table, test 1, so it was accepted. But whenever I want to insert second row data, now I'm inserting 1 comma, I'm inserting Jones. Now can you tell me guys, this record is inserted or not? Come on, this record is inserted or not? Yes, it is not inserted. So why, sir, why it is not inserted means, the reason is what now? Already serial number column, we have a 1. And the serial number column is a which type of data type means unique data type. Unique data type nature is what now? Duplicates are not allowed. Okay. So, but your already 1 is there. Again, are you inserted 1? So 1 and 1 already duplicate, and duplicates are not allowed by unique constraints. So that's why immediately was showing an error. So what it was telling guys here, unique constraint is violated. And here Scott is a user, yes, sys underscore C005861. This is called as a constraint key identity number. So that means every constraint purpose internally system is created, one unique identity number is created. So this number, what purpose created? Yes, you will be see one by one in depthly. I will explain to you at the time you can understand. Okay, na? So what is this number? Why it was created? How it was useful? Yes or no? So that all we are discussing one by one. Don't hurry, buddy. Okay, I will give all information. So now it was showing error. Unique constraint is violated, and unique constraint identity was there. So 5861. Okay, now so sys means system generating number, system generating ID number. Okay, right. That's okay. Next, now I'm passing to name is Sai. Now, can you tell me, guys? Can I insert this one? Can I insert this one? No. It is also we can't insert, guys. Why, sir? Because the reason simple. Your individual columns now. So Sai already there. Again, are you inserted Sai? But on ename column, again we applied unique constraint or not? Yes. Ename column, again we applied unique constraint. Unique constraint, what happened? Duplicates data is not allowed. Yes or no? Because I was applied unique constraint. See, unique constraint individually applied. Unique constraint I applied in serial number, and unique constraint we applied on name column. So individually. So my point is getting all of you. So unique constant we applied on name column also. He was there now. Then why should it was accepted Sai? Guys, all of you clear out or any doubt? All of you clear now? Yes. So that's why it is also not accepted. Showing us error, and here unique constant is violated, and number you can see system generated C005862. First unique constant 5861, second unique constant 5862. So that means what you understand? For every constant wise, system is created or generated a unique number or unique identity number. Okay, now it is what? Just observe up to here. Later we will see what is what. Okay, right. So now what happened, guys? Here, 1 we cannot insert, In the same to same, we cannot insert Sai also, because on two individual columns, we applied unique constants to two individually checking, separately checking, and separately checking whether it is duplicate or not. If it is duplicate, not allowed. Finally, your table, if you see test one, so duplicates are not allowed. Now I'm inserting now 2 comma Jones I'm inserting. Can I accept this? Yes, it is accepted. Why it is accepted means serial number 2 is a unique number, Jones is a unique name. So if you want to call, so 1 2 unique, Sai Jones unique. There is no duplicate number, there is no duplicate name. So both are allowed. So this is unique constraint column level how to apply. But the problem is what now in the unique constraint? Suppose we applied here null comma null. Can I accept now? Nulls are accepted. Yes, of course. Nulls are accepted. Okay. Now you can send any number of nulls. For example, another second time I'm inserting null. Again accepted. So nulls are accepted into my table, the test one. Okay. So nulls are accepted. If you want to see accepted or not, then you have to send some 3 comma word and execute. Then you can call test one. So your nulls are accepted now. Okay, right. So this is what we called as, guys, here column level how to use unique constant we discuss. What is the next one here? Table level. It's a very important table level, careful observe. So table level how to apply. Now come back. So create table test number 2. First I have to define serial number, define name, varchar 2 of some size, and after defining all columns, end of the table definition, you can define unique of, you can apply serial number and name. Now here what I did, serial number name columns are continuously we defined, and end of the table definition we applied unique constant on serial number and name. Either single column you can apply or multiple columns also you can apply. That's your wish. Now I created table is successfully created. Let you see, insert into test number 2 sending values. So 1 comma Sai, 1 comma Sai is the first record allowed without having any problem. Now when I come back to my table, test 2 successfully allowed. But guys, here very important point, observe now. Suppose guys, if I'm inserting 1 comma Jones, can I accept or not? Can I accept or not? Okay. So many people, they're thinking not accepted. This is only the confusion is occurring, and very important also. So now once I executed this one, yes, accepted. So your question is, sir, already one is there in my serial number column. Then again, it is one is accepted now. So can I say it is a duplicate number or data? Then how it is accepted? So this question, somebody is having doubt or question. Yes. So here, carefully observe. Carefully observe. Guys, one thing tell me, your constant, unique constant, are you applied? How many columns are you applied, guys, here? How many columns are you applied here? Two columns. So that means, can I say unique constant was, okay, unique constant was, okay, applied, okay, unique constant was applied on combination of columns. Unique constant is applied on combination of columns. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? Okay. Combination of columns you applied. Yes. So when constant is applied on combination of columns, okay, then your data also verified or checking, combination of data is checking. Combination of data is checking, not individual column wise, not checking. Individual columns wise, not checking. Because why, sir? Why it is not checking individual columns means here I was applied not individually. Here I applied a combination of columns I was applied. So combination of columns I was applied, so that while inserting time also combination of columns data checking, not individually, not individually, because here constant, unique constant we applied not individual columns. Unique constant is applied not individual columns. Unique constant is applied on combination of columns. That's why combination of columns data only checking, but not individually checking, but not individually checking. Okay now, so that's why, can you see guys here? Now you can see, now you can see, now understand all of you. Now see, 1 comma Sai, this combination is there already. Next combination what I'm inserting, 1 comma Jones. So 1 comma Jones combination is there in my table, is there in my table? No. So 1 comma Jones combination is not there in the table. If it is not there in the table, it means what? This is not a duplicate. This is not a duplicate. This is a unique data. This is a unique data. That's why accepted. That's why accepted. Okay now. For example, next level. Suppose I'm inserting now. Now I'm inserting 1 comma Sai. I'm inserting now. 1 comma Sai I'm inserting now. Tell me guys, now this combination is allowed or not allowed? Yes, it is not allowed. Why it is not allowed? Because this combination already there in my table. 1 comma Sai combination already there in my table. Yes or no? Already there, this combination means, can I say it is a duplicate data? Can I say it is a duplicate data? Come on, guys. Can I say it is a duplicate data? Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. So that's why it is not allowed. Now it is not allowed. Now you can see I entered yes. So what it was saying, unique constraint is violated so and so number. Okay, now next one. For example, now 1 comma Jones. Can I insert this one? Why we can't insert this one? Yes, this combination already existing, already there. Yes or no? Now, so that's why showing error. Showing error. Now next time I'm passing here 2 comma Sai. Can I? Can I? Yes, because 2 comma Sai is this combination is not there. This combination is not there, so it is allowed. Now 2 comma Jones allowed. Yes, it is allowed because this combination data is not there. Now see. Okay, now concept is clear now. Now if I inserted 2 comma Jones, I'm inserting again. Can I allow this? No, it is not allowed. So because already existing here. So concept is clear now. Come on, guys. All of you clear this concept? Table level is clear, all of you? Okay. Yes. So this is what we called as a table level constants when you applied. So carefully, blindly remember. Blindly remember. Okay, blindly remember. When you applied here, table level. So the thing is simply when you constants applied on group of columns, then combination of columns only data verified. So that point is okay. So you should remember here. Okay, now right. So this is table level. This is table level. So unique and table level. Okay, right. And now next constant is not null. Next constant is not null. Okay, right. Not null constants are to restricted nulls, but accepting duplicated data. Okay, now so not null in the name only there. Nulls are not allowed, but duplicates are allowed. Okay, and one more thing is what now? This constraint we cannot apply on table level. So not null constraint is not supported. Not null is not supported. Table level, okay, table level mechanism is not supported. This is the only one constraint. Which was not supporting table level, and remaining all constants are supported table level except not null. Okay, now Right. Now example you can see. I'm creating one table, test number 3. Suppose EID integer not null, and salary number of 10, and here also applied not null. So column level I was given, fine. Then you want to insert into test number 3, sending values 1021 and salary was 5,000 rupees. So this is accepted, guys. In the same pattern, the same data one more time if I insert, it is also accepted. And finally, if you see, the duplicates are allowed into this table. Okay, but when I try to insert it, null values, when I try to insert it, null values, it is not allowed. It was showing error. It was showing error. Okay, so nulls are not allowed. Duplicates are allowed, but nulls are not allowed. Cannot insert null. So this is what we called as, guys, here column level. But when you try to table level, observe. Suppose I tried here salary number of some 10. Now I was applied here not null EID comma salary. If I apply table level, then it was showing error. Invalid identifier not null. On table level, it is not supporting. So that means finally what you say, not null constraint, we can implement only column level, but not a table level. Okay, now? So these are unique and not null constraint working nature, and remaining constraints we will see in tomorrow's session, guys. Okay, right, guys. Thank you. Good night, guys. Take care.